Hi guys, welcome to Palace to the Core. My name is Stephen Dawes. Thank you for joining me and thank you for supporting the channel. Well, and a few people have already said this in the comment section, and I was wondering it myself. We've had a very quiet, shall we say, transfer window so far, and with only a couple of weeks or so to go until the new season starts, it's looking a little bit precarious again. I mean, yes, we brought in Sosa and we brought in Benitez and things like that, but you know, we have lost a couple of players as well. Rob Holding, for example, has now left the club, and to be honest, I don't think he was ever going to play first team football. I think he's had some kind of fallout with Oliver Glasner, and I think it was only a matter of time before he moved on. But there is interest in Eze, there's interest in Gay, there's interest in Jean-Philippe Mateta, and if you believe what has come out in the press, then Oliver Glasner isn't exactly very happy with the situation. Oliver Glasner was speaking to Austrian media and confessed, "We haven't made the most of the transfer window so far. I was promised that we would be more active and bring in new players earlier this year. As of now, I have 17 outfield players. I hope we don't lose any more." And that's the concern, I think, that Oliver Glasner has at the moment. And he also went on to say, although I can't find the direct quote here, but he also went on to say that, of course, if we bring in players late in the window, we could have another difficult start to the season. And which I completely understand, because if you're bringing in players late, they're not going to be fit enough. You've got to embed them into the way that you play, and we're not going to hit the ground running. We're going to be perhaps a little bit short again, as we have been last season. Now, of course, we have got a better group of players to start this season, so hopefully that won't happen. But if we do lose Eze or Gay or Jean-Philippe Mateta, then we're going to be in a little bit more of a worse situation. Now, apparently, Crystal Palace have stepped up deals for new players, and have stepped up the negotiations to try and bring in new players. But if that's to be believed, that quote on that news site, then he's not happy with the fact that he's had to wait again for new players to come in, and it's going to make it less likely for him to want to sign a new contract if he gets promised these things and then they don't materialise. Now, obviously, we've had the issue with Europe and things like that, but I still think that we should be a bit more active in trying to get players in, and it certainly means that I'm not necessarily sure that he would want to sign a new contract if, again, in the summer we're going to be doing the same thing. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. Obviously, it's been in a couple of news sites, so I'm not saying it's not necessarily not true, but may have been misunderstood. But let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. Do you think that we are in danger of having another slow start to the season, especially if we lose a couple of good players? Or do you think that actually we're going to be fine? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. Please do subscribe if you've got this far, of course, and I'll see you next time.